Hi everybody, it's time for us to look at our weekly market snapshot for Manhattan and find out what's going on in this crazy market. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Also, take a look at the description box for all sorts of ways to get in contact with me directly and a link to schedule a private consultation so that we can talk all about your home goals. Okay, let's pull up the chart from our friends over at Urban Digs, which I love, and I'm putting on my glasses, which we're serious about business here when I do that. All right, the market impulse is at 0.35 for Manhattan. Now, remember, Manhattan is all about neighborhoods. It's all about micro markets. What's going on in Chelsea is going to be different from what's going on in Harlem, from what's going on in the financial district. So I recommend that if you're interested in a particular area of town, please take a look at the market snapshots for some popular neighborhoods where I break it down for those neighborhoods. But overall, 0.35. So now this is like a barometer. So anything that's closer to 0 means we're going to be in a buyer's market. As things get closer to 1, we're going to be in a seller's market. And you can see we really are in a buyer's market for most of Manhattan here. We have an active supply that is higher than we had last year. So 7,468 on the market right now. But look at this, and here's what's very interesting. Pending sales, what's in contract, 2,634, and that is down 32% from last year. So we have more inventory, but less things going into contract. That's part of what makes it a buyer's market. Look at the negotiability, 3.9%, and that's up a couple of percentage points from last year. Negotiability is the amount that buyers can expect to get off as a discount from the asking price. So 3.9% off the asking price is the average for all of Manhattan. Again, Manhattan neighborhood specific, so it's going to be very different for whatever neighborhood you may be looking in. 73 days on the market, that's higher than it was last year, so it's taking a little bit longer to sell. And the median sales price is 1.122 million. Now, that's down just a bit from last year. So the obvious question that you're going to ask is, well, Dewey, the interest rates are going up right now. Buyers are obsessed over those interest rates, and it is changing their buying power. Why aren't the prices coming way down? Why aren't they being slashed? Why isn't that what we're seeing to make it a buyer's market? Well, the short answer in that is that the sellers haven't gotten the message yet. They're still hoping, because they're looking at the past to price their apartments and saying, hey, my neighbor's apartment 6 months ago sold for this. I want my apartment to sell for this too. It may or may not be practical. We're not sure yet, because nobody knows yet where the market's going. We're definitely in a shifting market. So once the interest rates settle a little bit, when buyers get more comfortable with the idea of where the interest rates are going to be and really look at their buying power, sellers may realize that they're going to have to bring down their price in order to get something sold. Or they may be able to keep a higher price, but maybe it's the negotiability that's going to go up. Or maybe even they're going to be able to keep that price, and buyers will just realize they're going to have to pay a higher interest rate. We really don't know what's going to happen, and that's what's interesting about this market. But with that said, for the most part, in Manhattan, it is a good time for buyers to get out there and see what kind of deals they can get. All right, so that's what's going on in the market this week. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. A reminder to look at the description box, get in contact with me, schedule a consultation. Let's talk about your home goals, and I'll see you next time.